Okay, I'll be out in just a second, everybody. Sorry to make you wait. Okay, I think I'm. We're gonna do screen capture, even though I think that's not quite gonna work. Hi, everybody. Oh, at some point I capitalized the word H. Don't know when that happened, but I don't have my hat on. Hi, everyone. Hi. So I'll warn y'all right away that keeping up with chat today is gonna be hard. Tups' cutter. Hi, Willy Bug. Hi, Doji. Hi, Ozzy. Hi, Lynn. Okay, opening up chat and just seeing the word yeast all alone is a bit much. I'll be honest, it's a bit much. I have my coffee too. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but I wanted it anyway. And we're going to be making ears. Yes, we're going to be making. Let me get my window capture correctly. Oh, that's certainly not what we want. No. Hold on. We're looking for. No. Is it not up? I'm trying to stream my VTube studio. There we go. There, okay, so now there's 2 of me. And I'm going to cut that. Hello, everyone. I'm bigger now. Bigger now. Hi, Julia. Hello. Welcome in. Hey, Mom, I'm on TV. Yeah. We got somebody writing. Is anybody else going to be working with me today? Doing some projects, doing some things? I'm going to get myself over here and declutter. This is a whole deal. Unpin. Okay, and then I can delete it. So we're going to Big May. Yes. Oh, I haven't even set this up. Ooh. Okay. There we go. That's not too bad. Hello. So look at that. I'm Aussie now. I'm Aussie now. So I'm going to be doing a showcase video for this model and also for Lynn's model. Let's see. So we will open up. Actually, what's a good green screen color right now? That's me! Yes, you! We need like an actual green screen color. Or better yet, I pick a background, like an actual background. I think I have... I'm pretty sure I put in... This is my Leica background. No. That's me. Hi, Ozzy. I'm gonna open up this folder because I'm pretty sure... And you're just gonna be looking at feet. Looking at feet for a minute. Backgrounds. There we go. I didn't. Oh. So let's copy some backgrounds into this folder so I can actually get something nice. This is one I use a lot. I guess it's the right color. It's what I used for May and Lynn and Lapine's videos. So I might as well have some consistency, right? I think that worked. Put this in here. Hopefully I don't need to restart the program for it to notice there's a new background. I found Vtuber either use green or blue. I've noticed that with me, especially inside of OBS, if I use green, I get this green outline around. I have no idea if you can see my mouse or not. I get this green outline around my model when I try to green screen it. So I've set it to purple so that any kind of outline kind of blends in with my background. But for this one, I do think, fingers crossed, it'll notice that I put that in there. Don't even remember what I called it. It did not. Okay, well, 1 second while I restart the program. This is a whole thing, you know. I tried to do this last week and it absolutely her-chunked. It absolutely did not work. And so I just kind of said, okay, it's a next week problem. That's a next week problem. And now this week I have decided that my goal is to like finish things. I want my to-do list to be as short as possible. Last week's goal was to rest a bit, to make some art, to do what I wanted to. This week's goal is to declutter my to-do list, to declutter my space and my mind. So part of that is making these. I need these 2 showcase videos to be recorded. So now if I go into backgrounds, there it is. Great. And that's the right color. That's a really good color. Perfect. So now open up my screen recording. I'm sure there's a way to do this natively inside of VTube Studio. I don't bother for some reason. I use my built-in screen recording. We're gonna go for window, this window. And we're gonna start. Hear me adding another problem? What other problem? I want like a close-up on just this tool belt because I think it's really neat. And we can even get it centered so that these wires come in. It doesn't look so great when I turn the other direction, so I'm just going to show off this side. When it comes to me, there's always something. No! I mean, same with me, right? There's always something. Uh, I have it recording, but absolutely the settings are trash for me. Let's see. Let's get in here. Let's fix this. Because it auto did this for me and it's no good. Or at least the eyes and the mouth. So eyes open. Yeah. My eyes are wide open and it's 0.5. So that's... Oh, hello. Okay, point maybe 7. Clearly not. 0.8. There we go. That's much better. Do the same side on this side. Oh, look how much more awake. How much more awake and expressive these are now. I smile. My biggest smile I can max is 0.6. And this is 0.2 down at the bottom. Maybe. Sort of. Point. Maybe put this back at 1. Maybe that was just the 0.2 part was the problem. Yeah, that's much better. I smell right, so just make this 0.2 to match. Curls are so, yeah, Ozzy did a fantastic job on this model. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, I probably can't see my brows through my bangs. Hold on. Perfect. And then mouth smile. Yeah, 0.2. Much better. Open. This is going to be a big one. As wide as my mouth goes, and it's registering as 0.3. Insane. Much better, though it's going to be a bit finicky, I'm sure. A bit wobbly. I love, for some reason, the eyes, they do absolutely roll back. I think it's partly my camera, but I can't test without looking at my camera. It's because my camera's above my face, which is not good for tracking. Blush, no. Breath, no. Where's mouth form? Mouth smile, mouth open. I think that's all right. I think mouth form's in a different part. And then we'll get a... I'm so good. Hi, Deck. Hello. It's so good to see you. I'm Aussie for right now. And we'll get some further out for whole body stuff. Oh, I do this all the time. My mouse is absolutely being captured, so I have to redo probably everything. So let me stop the recording and just like redo everything because I'm almost positive that I can't unsee the bell eyes. They're so pretty. They look so good. Let's redo it all. And that's fine because now we have the face rigging actually set up nicely. There's also a setting in here, wait, that I'm gonna see if I can't turn on or off, that I don't like. And it makes the model all floaty. And I really prefer, is it in here? I don't think it is. Model lock, maybe? No. But there's a setting in here that makes movement config. Yeah, it makes it all floaty, and I'm not a fan. I want it to be a little bit more grounded. I know I made the feet on this one a bit floaty, but I really do prefer when it looks way more grounded like this. And then we'll get some shots of dem feet. That close-up of the tool belt that I really wanted. And like a bust up where we would actually be talking to people, talking to the camera about it this size, about here. This is what people will see. So we want to show it off. We want to show off those cool teethies. We'll get better shots of that soon. And then way in on the face, I want to show off these ears a bit. How they do stuff with the way we move our eyebrows. That looks terrible. Oh, wow. They're also a bit wiggly. And that eye wiggle. We love to see a good eye wiggle. We'll get way up in there for the eye wiggle. How long has my mouse been here? This is the thing. I don't know. I don't know how long my mouse has been here. Okay. We're gonna see how much of that is usable and how much of that I have put my mouse in. Yeah, all the middle stuff. My mouse is just like hanging out right there. So let's redo. Oh, wait, no, maybe not. Okay, no, I think we're good. I think we're good. So we'll use this one for just eels. Actually, just eels is really cute. What if I get some with just eels? As like a little, ooh, look at the surprise. Okay, that's cute. I like that. We'll start with that. So now, hello. Now I'm going to turn on this one more time. Is that, hold on. Uh-oh, Sprout's a little bit broken. Interesting. Sprout's a bit broken. How'd Sprout break? Oh, it's because oh, okay. I see the problem. It's because I have a background on. It's literally that simple. Select, and then we want to turn it back to about the color I had, which was like here. Now I should be translucent again. Look at that. Let's open up the video editor, which is Shotcut. Churches did a collaboration with Robert Smith. I knew about their Crystal Castles collaboration. I didn't know Churches did one. That's going to be so awesome. Okay, and we're just going to see if my my computer implodes with this. So I'm going to bring you over with me to Shotcut. Hello. And I will I change myself back over? Yes, I will. I'll change myself back over. Hello, Yandere Doll. Hello. Here I am, hatless. And we're going to add in our videos we just took. I want to sort by date. Captures. There we go. Nope, not that one. Screen recordings, that's what it is. So these two we'll put in the playlist. And we're gonna start with those cute ears. I'm a big fan of these cute ears. However, first we need to add size, position, and rotate. Get this thing bigger. Get our screen recordingness out of the way. So it's just those cute ears. And a little bit of the curl, which I think is super cute. So if we start it maybe here. I liked this back here. So maybe we'll end it about here. Delete. And then we'll add in this one. Same thing. If we add this filter first and I split stuff up later, it'll all save. And so it'll stay consistent. And we want stuff to be about, I zoom out. No, I can't. That's okay. Stuff to be about here probably. Cuts off a little bit of the ears, but I think that's okay. So we started off with full body stuff, but I needed to put in that setting. And so we'll scrub all this out. We're starting about here. Oh, and it's not moved enough. There's still some green screen. That's better. Now, I am thinking about splitting this in the middle here so we get both at the same time. They won't be synced, right? I'm not that special, but at least they'll be really visually interesting. Okay, and then that was the end of... I should like make sure my mouse isn't there. That's the end of that clip. And then showing off shoes. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Oh, and there's my mouse. So that's our cue to get out of there. That's okay. I can face my flaws. I can let my flaws be there, especially since this cut makes it looks continuous, and I really want to... I really like that. Zoom in a bit. About there-ish. Aw, Ozzy, thank you. We're doing our best out here. Share the channel with your other art friends. There's my mouse. I love co-working with people. I didn't think I would love it this much. It's fantastic. Oops. I don't know what that did. Ripple delete. Ah, that's... Oh, that's actually a handy button to learn about. Okay. And this, that cursed mouse is still right there, but I think that'll get hidden in a minute. You'll see how. I think this we can live without. So let's cut it here. And unless we've got some like real good stuff down here. which I think is them good blinkies, which we, yeah, are getting a better view at anyway. Yeah, what do you do? What do you do, Yandere doll? What commissions are you doing? And there's me noticing my mouse. We might use that. We might not. That's okay. Well, we will get rid of some of this stuff in the middle. I think. Yeah, it starts when I'm like, notice my mouse. So about there. Split, and we'll ripple delete. Okay, so that's all of the footage we're going to use. That doesn't mean it's all in the right order. So I do want this to be alone. I think this is cute all by itself. We're gonna make another video track. And I do like this idea of we're gonna bump this lift. It doesn't, oh, it didn't do what I thought it would do. So never mind. I wanted it to do that. Now this, does size, position, and rotate crop? I don't think so. Can I search crop rectangle? Perfect. We want this side screen. But why is it apply to source? No. Transparent. There we go. That's better. So we can get all the way over here, and that would be nice. Now, that's not where I want this to be. I think we can put this like here instead. See how that looks. Yeah, Lynn only does traditional too. I have so much respect for traditional artists. Y'all don't have Control Z. Y'all can't circle tool. Now the thing is I think there's a lot that I wanted to get rid of anyway. I'm gonna get rid of this. Only 1 minute long. I guess showcases aren't that long. How long are the showcases I have up already? Not long, I know that much. Two minutes, 50 seconds, 30 seconds. Yeah, no, I think we're good. I think we're fine. Big stretch. So I'm wondering if I just need to go in and record like 30 whole seconds of top of like the full screen. I think that's probably the best idea. Let's see how much of this we actually like, how much we actually want. I like this. I think it's fun. I think it shows things off. I don't think it needs to be this long. Yeah, I think we can cut it off maybe here. Yeah, and then that one's the second one's just all around better because it shows off more stuff. So let's get a whole 30 seconds because this one's only so long of change my background. You're gonna see me change. I'm not gonna switch windows though. Let's pull up Aussie. Oil-based clays. My mom is a plotter and she uses like, I don't know what the thing is, but it's mud clay, you know, clay, clay made of mud, that you fire in a kiln. I love looking at her stuff. I've always loved doing kiln-based clay projects at school. And I look up to my mom so much for that. So let's see. Water-based ceramic clay. Thank you, Ozzy. I knew you would know the word for it. I've never seen oil-based clay. That's so cool. I assume kind of like oil-based paint, it would be really difficult to work with. Mad respect to those who do ceramics. Does not dry ever. Whoa, okay. So how do you, I guess like it's a more uh like time and ephemeral work of art if it doesn't ever dry, right? I would think so. Yeah, I just think it's neat. I think it's neat. I think that was a good mix of like talking and not talking. I tried to move a bit while I was doing all this, shake my head a little bit, get some of that physics going. That's about, yeah, 60 seconds now. So let's stop. I'll pull that into shortcut. I know I'm probably really weird on the screen. this one. And I'll fix myself over here. Temperature based, it melts when it's warm. Then you cast it. Oh. Casting sounds, I've only used or only like really looked at people casting stuff for porcelain or like jewelry. I didn't think about casting clay. I guess that, yeah, that is how it would work. And then you'd have silicone. That's so cool. That's so cool. We'll get this one in here. It looks like I left that open the whole time, but that's fine. So we'll put in our size, position, rotate. We don't have to worry about that part. Now this will be the part that's a little bit hard. Because the other one, I got to size, position, rotate all at the same time. So now they're not quite the same. I'm going to have to go in and look at these numbers to get it to match up the way I want it to. But next we need our crop rectangle like this and transparent. Maybe a little bit further. Okay, so how are the numbers over here? So we have 15, 39, 8, 10. 15, 39, and 8. Well, it might. We'll do 8, 11. It's thinking about things. Then we have 90, 90. Fantastic. And this is just to get the background to match that background pattern. See, there you go. Oh yeah, I made it way longer than it needs to be, but that's okay. And what kind of music do you think? Oh, you're so welcome, Yandere doll. I just figure it's an easy way for me to be talking the whole time. But I figure people are also like curious about how I do it, right? So let's see if there's anything I specifically wanted. Like I wasn't paying attention. Did I get a nod or a head shake in the first so many seconds? It doesn't look like it. Looks like the first one's a little bit further in. So we'll cut some of the beginning. Hello, Renry. Hello, Kimono. Welcome, welcome. I think it was around, yeah, there we go. Around here. So we don't want that to be the very last thing. So we'll give it a little bit of buffer time. Let's split it here. Just quite a lot, actually. We're gonna pull it. Uh-oh. Nope, never mind. There's no uh-ohs here. And we're gonna pull it so it matches this. And then how much do we have to cut off at the beginning? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Here. Where I would like it to start. Let's see if I even get the head shake that I wanted, or if I let it buffer for too long. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. So we'll delete this. And I do think I want these ones to be... Do I want those ones to be alone? I'm thinking about it now. I know for a fact that the ears have to be alone. So we're gonna take this one, split it, delete. Let's see how this looks. A carrot deck? Carrot cards? It would be pronounced like Caro. Heck yeah. You got the 4 of carrots. They'd be the wands, right? Okay, yeah, I guess this is good. How did that happen? Wait a minute. How'd this happen? Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I just know I wanted... Oh, I hit ripple delete instead of delete, probably. Yeah. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. I have to check and see what this is. What Cosmic has put into chat. What does Cosmic put into chat here? Tarot cards? All-time rabbit wisdom? What? Oh no. Oh, and they're like little sketches? Baby? The burrow, the carrot. Oh, like their lawnmower? Wow. They're very, very Warren. I love these. That's gorgeous. Please use part of my tip to buy these. Well, let's see. Hold on. Let me check. I just doubt that they can ship. Let's see what we get. 10 bucks. That's not too bad. But can they get me? Can they get to me? Shipping estimates. Department. Postal code. Calculate shipping. We do not ship to this destination. Are they on perhaps Amazon? Can I get chat on that? Do these exist on Amazon? Carrots are swords, terracotta pots, yellow cherry tomatoes, and green beans. Oh my god. So I think we're pretty good with getting things, getting our footage, getting it in the right spots. I like where this is. I like how it is. Let's go ahead and save it. My god. I haven't touched that at all. So, let's see. Aussie showcase. What? Music. Found it. Heck yeah. Let's see what we get here. There was a raid? I completely missed a raid? Hello. Sorry. Hi. Oh, okay. It's letting me. It says Yeah, okay, there's the rub. Amazon UK, that's alright. And it's being sold by the same person, so we know it's not a scam. So this would probably be 10, 25, 30-ish dollars for me, including shipping. Probably more around 40 if we want to be safe, because sometimes, I don't know, sometimes imports are wildly strange. But usually they're 50%, and this is only $10. So I think it's like it might be a $10 limit. Like it has to be at least 10, so $20, $35. No, I am not in Canadian land. I kind of wish. I do love Canada a lot, though. I am in Uruguay. I'm down here in South America. Get it down here after the tariff slap. Yeah, I think it'll be about 40-ish total to get that. It is so freaking cute, though. Do I have music on me that would be a good fit for Aussie? Dozzy, do you have like a signature music at all that you want me to use in this? Maybe? I like a clip you like to use. Ads? Oh no, sorry. I'm gonna ask Aussie here though. I don't know why I thought y'all were in Spain. It's because we're learning Spanish. We're learning Spanish down here. Do you have signature music or a specific copyright-free music you use? Check. I don't think My Moon, My Man is really what we're going for. I've got some really cutesy stuff. Let me grab it. Oh, Aussie does. Awesome. Can you unblock whispers from me? I will be completely honest, I don't know how to do that yet. We do get 3 packages a year. It seems like a waste to use it for something that would be a $10 slab, right? I'd want to use that on something where the fee is going to be like $100. Also, I think Stephanie over on YouTube is buying it currently to put in our other box. User has turned on block from stage. I'm gonna keep whispers off for now just because I don't know how they work and I don't want to get harassed. It seems like a very easy way to harass someone. But you can on Discord ? Unless there's something very private you need to say. Stephanie buying the, I think. I wonder if tarot cards count in the book exception. I don't know. There's the book exception and there's also the art exception, and they're kind of both, but they're also kind of not either. But I'm on it. No problem, Steph. Just let us know exactly what's in the box and exactly how much you spent on all of it so that we can fill out the forms correctly. But thank you so much. They're so flippin' cute. You'd be amazed at the economy down here's choice. It is chef's kiss. Mwah. There are like multiple active malls within one small city. There's at least 3 big, nice malls that are not dead and are actively thriving in this one city. And the problem is that import fees are 60%. And that is what saved the economy, because it means that Amazon can't ruin it. Didn't save it in my YouTube thing. Usually use one that's a bit more jazzy. Ooh. We do have the wish list. It's true. I am still struggling to figure out exactly what to put on it, but basically whenever I think of, oh, I need one of those, I just put it on there. It's like, why not? Something a bit more jazzy. We have this. I'm gonna get your opinion on this and see if there's a doubt. Not really, but I could. Absolutely just put this into YouTube to MP3. How do you feel about this, Ozzy? There's also... Do I have anything else jazzy? I don't think so. There was, in my old job, we got a new coworker. I think I've told this story before. We got a new coworker and he is extremely into music. So he comes up to me and he's like, "What kind of music do you listen to?" And I panicked and I couldn't think of a single type of music to save my life. And I had been listening to a lot of like the coffee shop jazz with like the crowd and the rain ambiance, and like sometimes the espresso machine goes off. I was listening to a lot of those on YouTube at the time because they were really good to help me focus. So I literally looked at him and went, "I don't know, I've been listening to a lot of jazz at work lately." And he's like, "Oh, okay." Went home, told Lynn, and Lynn's like, "You march back there, you tell that man you listen to music. You tell that man you listen to music." Okay, we've got a link from Ozzy. Thank you, thank you. The part with the trumpet is nice. Heck yeah. So how do we... We're literally gonna screen grab this. Let it run for a minute. Hello? There we go. Mm-hmm. Start. Okay, and we're just gonna let that run for a second. Let that jazz run for a second while I record it on this. I don't think it's gonna pick up my mic. Hope not. Mute system audio. We'll find out. We'll find out if it mutes my mic or not. I know there's stuff that I do need for my setup, but I don't know exactly what it is. You know? You know when you know that you don't know? Okay, this is a about 60-second video, and I have 105 seconds of 105, well, 60, 70 of jazz. Soft jazz, you show it, and Lady Lapine yapping. You know it. You know that's how I go. Perfect Shoppy. Yes, it is. It's a very good tune. So we're gonna add An audio track? Can I put a video straight into an audio track? That would be cool. Let's see. Videos, screen recordings, coffee shop jazz. Can I drop this straight into the audio track? And then split, triple delete. Does it go all of the way? It does, thank goodness. Let's see how it goes. And I'm going to make sure that you can hear it too. Maybe browser on? No. System? No. Okay, never mind. I don't know. I don't know how to let you hear it. But we're gonna see if it fits. I recorded it so extremely quietly. Oh my god, I can't hear it unless I turn my volume up to 100. And I usually have it set to like 15. So that's not quite right. Let's go ahead and turn this back on. Pull that up. Get my system audio up. And re-record that. Window. This window, please. Start. Oh yeah, you might be able to hear that in my mic. That's the good stuff. Okay, let's see if that works. That was jazzy. That is this one in here and straight into the audio tab. And now I can go back to looking at chat. Kind of vibe with it though. Yeah, I bet it sounded awful. Okay, I think that that's gonna be really cute, actually. I'm gonna turn my system volume back down to where it should be, which is a 10. I don't like it when it's loud. When does... Let's see how we go. Now you can't hear it anymore. You're like, May, you should probably be wearing headphones while you're streaming and using system audio. Why would I do that? Why would I do that when my natural habitat is having my volume at like 5 or 10 and having the mic pointed away from it anyway? Okay. Perfect. Come on now. We will split. Delete that. I am going to add some fade in and fade out just because I think it makes things better when it's on YouTube. It just feels less harsh. Fade. There we go. Fade out. Yeah, there we go. Make this a bit longer. Make this one a tiny bit longer. See how this is. Really cute, actually, is what it is. Work on your senior project. Those are hard. I love it. So let's go ahead and export the video. Aussie showcase, save. It'll take a second there. And now I'd like to probably this. Not gonna lie. This is what I'm gonna make the frame. So we're gonna export frame as Aussie thumbnail base. Save. Is the jazz jazzing? It is. It's actually jazzing really well. While that's exporting, I'm going to pop over to Canva and take you with me. Maybe. Hello? And we're gonna make that thumbnail. Social media, YouTube thumbnail. Good question. I don't know. I think it's to desk. Oh, clearly not. Videos? Yes, it's here. Pull that in. I just think it's super cute. Like this. Next. What am I, am I gonna type? Good question. Good question. What are we gonna title this? I haven't posted anyone else's. I guess this one. But Goblin King, that's easy. Live 2D showcase. Yeah, I can just say Live 2D showcase. But I think there's something, we can make something better than that. Live 2D. Sure, but of what? What would I call? Hair sculptor. Hair sculptor? Hair artist? It sounds like hair, as in like Haie, and I know it's not because we're looking at the word. I think sculptor is better. Is that just black? No. I think that works. Download. Download. Video's done. Y'all can watch me upload this live. So I always have to go into my other videos and see like what did I put? What did I put in my description, and can I copy paste it? The answer is yes. Create, upload video. Y'all aren't seeing this part. You're like, what window is she doing that in? Not this one. Just in case. I don't want to accidentally dox myself somehow. Oh, desktop, right? Is where I saved it to? Yeah. Aussie Showcase. Open. Paste that in. Unfortunately, I did not leave my tab open to copy that weird little symbol that people use for live 2D showcases. This. And we'll say art by, and then I'm going to link Aussie's VGen. Which I'm pretty sure I can get to by like finding my like following. There we go. Oh no, I'm following a lot of people. There we go. My second follower. Or my second following. Art by. And upload. Actually, hold on. We're still here. And I'd like to change the color to like Aussie's pretty red color, which is something around here. I think it would look good. Uh-oh. Did I think I've broken something? Hold on. Oh, lunch yesterday was fantastic. Lunch yesterday, dinner last night, and breakfast this morning was fantastic. And I have absolutely borked this window. Can I refresh? No. I'm gonna grab the color code. Actually, sure. That would be nice. And I'm going to, unfortunately, have to force quit this window. It's not a stream without ska. Hello? Where is my task manager? I'm calling it. There it is. There we go. Can I pick the correct one? The correct Brave browser to close. I'm gonna assume it's this one taking up a lot of CPU, but that could be the one where I'm streaming. It's a risky game. Yeah, this is absolutely borked. I'm gonna guess it's the second most intensive one. No. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's just end all of Brave then. I should still be streaming. I'll just have to give it a second. I'm still open in OBS. There's no reason for me to not be streaming. I just have to get back to YouTube. And into my live. Hello. Perfect. That's the hex code. Thank you, Ozzy. And let's get you back here. There we go. It did it for me. Did it save? That's the big question. No, I don't think so. Grab this. No. Oh, don't do this to me. Is it Canva's fault? Is that it? If I shut down... Yeah. I'm okay. I'm gonna shut down my video editing program. We're gonna shut down those. Hi. It doesn't like it. Extremely rude. Something might be wrong on Canva's end. If this keeps happening, you know? Task manager out one more time. Comfy cozy. That's what this is. Why would Canva take so much resources? I don't know, but I think it's like on their back end probably. I would assume something's like leaking. Try it one more time. Now that I know it doesn't affect YouTube. I can't see YouTube chat, but that's okay. I just need to make this picture, please. And it's weird that it didn't save it. Because oh, it did. There we go. So we'll pull up this one and see if we can't get it done before it crashes. I'm going to let it load all the way so I'm not annoying it. Click on one thing at a time. Effects. Let them load all of the way. Color. Add a new color. I get to paste this in. Enter. I was close, but it's a lot more red. And then we're going to click on this. We're going to copy. Paste. Okay. I liked it. I do like it better like that. File. Download. Down. I do think that this is like a bad thumbnail, by the way. This is not a good thumbnail. A good thumbnail would have a face on it. I'm just now realizing this. A good thumbnail is going to have a face on it. But the ears peeking up are so cute. Okay. Give me 1 second. Pretty sure I can make this work fairly seamlessly. But no promises. And I'm like, let's make as few changes as possible, I say, as I import an entirely new picture. Screenshots. This one. Not quite. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think it's just better now. Something happened. It's fine now. No need to worry. You're like, Lynn or May, how come you're not making it pretty? Don't worry. I'm getting there. I don't think I have this in the title. I don't need that part. Now this I am going to get rid of. How am I going to do that? Carefully. Done. Now this doesn't have to be perfect, but it needs to not be ugly. Yeah, people aren't going to notice that. That's a better thumbnail. So we'll download that. Okay. Eyes and up. That's also a really cute pose. I think, yeah, eyes and up would be cute. I think this is really good. You just draw faces really pretty. So I think this is pretty. So now on another tab you don't get to see, I'll upload the video and I'll keep chatting. And then we'll get to do doji. Because yes, there's a whole second one we have to do next. But this has become... No, thank you. It's so nice to work with your art. Okay, so select files. We want this one. No, it makes you stand out, right? And since it's good and it stands out, that works in your favor, right? Let's get some copy pasting now. Art Aussie at making. Let's go grab. Go. And once again, go grab vgen.co. Can I just that? No. What's... Oh, it's slash. Upload thumbnail. No, it's not made for kids. Public. Publish. Look at that. Heck yeah. So just while I'm remembering it, I'm going to go into VGen. I'm going to put it into VGen so that Aussie can approve of it. Completed. Verified media. Add new. Oop. Nope. This one. Save. Submit. Finished. Lovely. On to the next. Let's get myself back over to chat. Because I have been ignoring YouTube chat this entire time, unfortunately. No, that's not what I want. Create, go live. Here I am. Now I can see YouTube chat. You've got this, Yonder Idol. You've absolutely got it. I missed what technology are you trying to figure out? Because I love learning new programs, new problems. And it's fun to try to explain it to people. So if you need any help with anything, I would love to do that. Okay, next up. Next up, we're going to same thing. Except we're going to do it with dojis. So let's pull up this one. We'll auto set up just in case. And then check and make sure that these parameters are good because last time they were not. And over here, turn this off and give you Vtuber Studio. So there we go. This is what I look like now. I'm Doji. So we're going to be recording again. Screen record. Window, this one. Go ahead and start. Put away this. And I absolutely want to start with these legs because I'm quite proud of them. Oop, she needs that turned off as well. The floatiness. Absolutely. Movement config. I don't like it. Okay. Ooh. Noticing that this is real bad, actually. What happened there? Well, it's okay. Not everything can be perfect. I just don't know how I missed that. Oh, and I need to set up her arms, her hotkey. Hotkeys for her arms. New expression. We'll do arms down. I think is a fine one. Save. And right fan up. Save. Done. Hotkey. Expression. Expression. Arms down. What do we want for that? Q. Done. Add. Hotkey. Expression. Right fan up. And I'll make it W. Just while I'm recording. So about at learning drawing programs or using Discord or anything besides a phone call app. Oh no! Ozzy, it's okay. Thank you so much for the review. Okay, so then we got that. I'd love to, yeah, arms down, get some of this. Even if, oh my god, that's awful. Whatever. It's fine. I don't know what happened, but clearly something happened. Zoom in a little bit more, because I do really like how this all looks. That's a shame. We got some Tig Biggies. And we gotta show off them Tig Biggies. From here, I'd love... This is one of my favorite parts about this model, is how she can get down here. It makes tracking terrible, but I think it's really cool. I worked so hard on this flower. It looks bad, but I worked really, really hard on it. Like even bigger. We can get really like notice what's happening with the eyes. Yeah, that's, I like that. Now her mouth isn't doing a whole bunch. Let's look at the settings. So I think it's absolutely going to be in my... Oh, I got pizza! Lynn gave me pizza! I think Smile's doing just fine, but what's bothering me is mouth open. Because like I said, my biggest for my camera is 0.2. So we're going to make it 0.3. And look at that, now she's talking! We love to see it! We love to see some voice. Some nice, some murky. I love how she looks scary. No matter what I do, if I make a cutesy face, she's like intimidating. This art style is not, well, especially with the eyes. I suppose the rest of it is my art style, but the eyes for sure are different than I'm used to. Hello? Have the keyforms just decided to stop working? Oh, I'm on the wrong buttons. My bad. She slouches so easy. Oh my god. And then let's get some, just like last time, some further out shots. Don't know how this is so borked, but it is. Yeah, the teepees are really, really nice. The TVs are very, very nice, and I'm quite happy with them. Let's see what that gets us over in Shotcut. If I'm biased for Scary Cute, of course you are, Ozzy. Of course you are. Let's open up Shotcut again. Oh, I need to link the YouTube video to your YouTube channel, Ozzy. Or your Twitch or something. I only linked it to your VGen. Okay, so where did this go? Well, did it not record? I was recording. Ah, I was in the wrong folder. Oh, I'll put this in. And I will get you to Shotcut. Turn this back on and come back to normal. Maybe. I'm gonna stay in this model for a while because I have a feeling that we're gonna have to redo some stuff. But we'll see how it goes. So playlist, and then I'm gonna make sure I can have Don't be so hard on yourself, please. I literally cannot crochet or knit. Okay, we're gonna cut on turn off problem setting. I remember we did that. So we're gonna cut all that out. Until we get back down to feet where I want it. Hello? Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I turned off the problem settings. Ah, okay, I went too far. Set her up there. Split. Ripple delete. It's about appreciation. Exactly. And let's put in our filter. Get her in the right spot. About there. Which thankfully does hide some of my sins. Not all of them, though. Look at that. There's my mouse. Dastardly mouse. Where does it come in? There-ish. I'm gonna split. See what the heck my mouse is doing. Do I leave? Do I leave once again? Yes. Purple delete. I think that first. I like the bigger steppies, not gonna lie. I think these ones are good. So right about here, where I want to split, I'm gonna get rid of this first one. And I like that for our steppies. And then there's a bunch of us playing with expressions to get the arms to move. Scrub through all this. My mouse out of the way, please. Where did you want her? Here? Clearly not. Hide some of my sins. I don't know what happened. I'll have to go in and fix that. It only needs like 2 little bounces. Boing boing. For people to get the idea. And it to be not so repetitive. I'm gonna eat some pizza. I say as I don't eat pizza. I don't eat that. Oops! I don't need that, I say, and then throw my keyboard on the floor. Really, that's it. That's all that's needed. I think that's cuter, though. That lean in. I'm not paying nearly enough attention. Okay, I'm just gonna watch for a second. We recorded for a good long time on this one. It doesn't look right. I don't think that the flower looks right. It looks like, a cardboard cutout of a flower put on her head, not a flower. But I am proud that I made it 2-dimensional like that. 3-dimensional, I guess, with the back side and the front side. Okay, I think that's enough pizza in my mouth for now. And there's like no movement there for a minute, so. Whoop, nope, don't do that. And that like distinction thing is somewhat important. I understand the feeling, sort of, about like not being able to tell things. It's your eyes just aren't trained for it. There was a video someone put out that I found really interesting about how music on YouTube is very, very, very AI right now. Like it's very easy to find and accidentally click on completely like AI generated music on YouTube right now. And he was talking about how, oh, it's so obvious. It's so obvious. I don't know how people can't tell. And I'm like, I've never made music before. And when AI first came out, I was like, how are people falling for this? Like, how are people falling for Shrimp Jesus? How are people falling for this? It's so fake, but I'm a digital artist. I know what to look for. My eyes are trained on digital images. And to me, it really made me realize, like, it's easy for me to fall victim, question mark, to AI music like that because I'm not trained. I don't have the ear for it. I don't know. It's not obvious to me. It's very much not obvious to me. I'm the person falling for audio Shrimp Jesus. It makes me feel bad. But it's just how it is. So on one hand, I get it, Stephanie, but on the other hand, you have to you cannot just be like, "Oh, I'm not good enough. It's done." I will fight back on that position, Stephanie. I don't like anything made by AI. I think it's all bad. Just for you, for humanity, for your soul. And I don't think anyone should listen to it or consume it. You can. I can't. But like I said, music has never, ever, ever been my. Okay, that's. What am I doing? I'm not giving like any chance for me to get a shot in. We cannot let perfection be our enemy. What do you mean by that? Because you kind of are. Hello, like I said, I'm not letting myself get any kind of shot in. Is this where we're staying? Yes. I can chug a liter of water and give someone the wrong answer, and it would be good for you to chug a liter of water. Okay, and then like immediately I move on to the next one. All right. I gotta just trust past me that was the shot. Let's see what our next shot is. Oh, next shot is playing with our settings. Let's scrub through. Okay, and now we can talk. That's the fun part. And that's a pretty good shot. We'll probably cut that down a bit, but I like it. And then what else did we do? We got this one in the middle. Another cute shot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, are we gonna cut off the top of her head like that? Are we really gonna do that? I forgot about the aspect ratio when I was recording. Let's get her where she goes. We'll split and ripple delete. Oops, not copy. Ripple delete. And then let's see if we can't, well, when does this change? Because I'm sure that this goes on for a while. Oh, it's just like the whole rest of it. Let's figure out if we can't hack this somehow. It doesn't seem like it. We would want her to be here-ish. And let's put in like maybe if we make it an obvious crop, it'll be better. Tea getting expensive sounds like history repeating itself. Absolutely. Yes, and I feel the same. Crop rectangle. And if I make it, like I said, an obvious crop, and maybe even put in like a cute border line or something, this could work. Oh, that moves the crop. Never mind. We'll do this. Okay, and then we'll do... Oh, I see some of the problem. They're not separate. They're not separate entities. Okay. So we want that there. That's a good length. Let's make another video track. Get this girl up here. I don't know. There's not a whole lot that we're gonna... Just process the tea. Yeah, no, it's a good one. It's a good comment. There are plenty of very good AI or no AI cat themed playlists already on YouTube. Where you can be supporting someone who is actually making real music. Somewhere? Somewhere I tried to show off the flower and I must have cut it out. So let's go ahead. I'm going to grab like from here. Maybe to here. I think that that's going to be a good, yeah, pretty good showcase of the flower. Even less like here, but we'll see. Let's copy this. Control C. Put it not where I wanted it. No. One thing about CapCut, it is a little bit strange. It does do some strange things sometimes. I'm gonna zoom like way in on the flower. Okay, so already I know I want this one to be after this one. Can I do that? Can I do that easily? Not again, not really. CapCut is not Windows 2000's video editor. Momentarily absolutely hate making playlists, yeah? You want to tell us that story? I think I much prefer this. Sen couldn't put Fast Car on the playlist? Highway robbery. To not put Fast Car on the playlist, that's cruel and unusual punishment. Okay, I really like this shot, not gonna lie. I don't think it needs to be this long. But we do have a lot of footage here. Oh. We do just kind of have a lot of footage here. I know I like these ones better. I know I like this one a lot though, but I think they need to be a bit separated somehow, because we got too much of this very similar framing all happening at once. This one, I like this one. And this one is like exactly the same framing. But I also really like this one. Like, so maybe we might cut this one for now. I'm gonna leave it in, even though I don't believe it's gonna work there. And I'm gonna bring this way forward and see about just moving stuff around. Maybe like here. This, we have to change the crop to transparent. And then, uh-oh, this and this and this. I can't copy. Okay, that's fine. I can copy it from here. What's the most good time goth song? Go. Oops. Can I shift move it? Yes. No, I can't. Oh, interesting. Is that part of the crop? Is that a crop problem? Yes. Do that. Okay. Then we're gonna grab this. Copy current on this one. Paste. Don't know if it'll not quite. So hold on. So this one we're gonna delete. No. Hold on. I'm so confused. This one. Go away. This one. Go away. This one too. This one too, I think. Paste. Paste. Okay. think that's wrong. That's at least hello. What? Pace. Just one. Just one. How come it's wrong? I'm so confused. This one. This one's copy. Copy current. This one. Paste. There we go. Okay, let's see how this looks. Barracuda's a good one. This is still wrong. Unless it's this that's wrong. There. Nope. This one doesn't have any filters. Thank you. Better. Now this is a different one, so we're gonna adjust it accordingly. To be about here. Hi, Thwan. How are you doing? I like how it kind of looks like she's holding a phone, like she's recording herself. Something about like a front-facing camera. Something about this particular framing. I think it's cute. I think pandering wise, I do want that lean in. So we can come up here. Maybe take like this much off. I don't think it's gonna make it. We're doing okay. Making these. Yeah, okay. No, we did. Just not all the way. That's fine. It looks a little bit strange. Where would I want it? That much more? Showcase videos for my VGen, for my YouTube, so I can show off these models that I've made. That's better. That's better. And let's split and delete. So I think that that is gonna be, uh-oh, let's save this. Save. And then I'm going to look in my files. I think I have a music that would be good for this, but oh, She Wants Revenge is absolutely going to be a goth band, yeah. And if I sound like I'm talking to ghosts, I'm also on YouTube. Chat over there is talking about goth bands. And honorary goth bands that you wouldn't quite think are goth, but they absolutely are. B-52s has made the list. She Wants Revenge is obviously on the list. Neither of those are both going to be too cutesy. How's this one? That's the one I used for a different one, and I don't think it fits. No. I honestly don't know how to get you guys. Maybe I can. Hold on. These are all free to use, so I'm going. Oh, I forgot that I was still in this model. Going to try and add a audio source. It's like a system source, maybe. Application audio output capture. Okay. Sessions from a selection of executable. And shotgun. Okay, this should make you able to hear what I'm doing. So this is an option. No, it's not. Not that one. That's not an option. This is an option, but it's like very, very, very slow. So I'm not so sure. And then, sorry, I had to change my stuff. How's this one? What's this one say? Oh, that's... this is my music. I'm not so sure whether they have something else that's way too loud. Music. Do I have anything downloaded? No. Absolutely not. And I know that this commissioner is extremely music focused. So instead of finishing this here and uploading it live like I did for the last one, I think I'm going to save and ask the commissioner what music she wants on this. So that means we have like half an hour, 40 minutes. I need to make the thumbnail. So we'll do that together. I need to finish my pizza and my coffee. Where did it go? This one? Yeah, okay. Label what? I feel like I'm missing something. Vibe playlists are a fun thought experiment, for sure. I'm picking a frame to export. This one's cute, but I don't think she's cute. That's not the point. Let's go for this one. Export frame will be thumbnail or doji. I'm gonna control Z what I did. Bring it back. Okay. And now back over here. Same formula. Grab. I saved it to videos. Wouldn't you know it? That red is basically perfect again. What's our like teaser text? She is a tease, I'm sure. But I don't want to be like too explicit and just be like mommy, right? Something like scary for you. I look stupid. I don't think that's quite right. Something like hi, Ozzy. I'm just at the brainstorming phase. Trying to think of what the like teaser text on the thumbnail should say. Scary VTuber woman. That's it. That's the one. Scary VTuber woman. It's scary or cute. Scary or cute's pretty good. I like that. Actually, I think that works. Scary VTuber woman, my beloved. I think this is pretty good. I think scary or cute works pretty well. And let's download that. Download. And I'm asking the commissioner now if there's a music that would be good. There we go. A Get Thing Done is playlist is like essential. I had two, I think. I had one that was just labeled Stay Awake. And it was just everything loud that I liked to play. And then I had one for like angry motivation or like loud. I think it was loud motivation is what I used. So this is in video assets. We want showcase thumbnail. If I can't organize things, I at least have to name them very, very well. Making the parameters for my senior show, and I think it's going really well. Tell me about it, because now we have half an hour of art stream. And I'm not sure what to do next. I was really expecting this to take the full 3 hours. What else needs done? Checking my to-do list. Well, we can do this for a minute. Let's go home. Pull up my email in a separate tab. Because I do need to put in this one. Whatchamacallits. What are they called? It's called subtitles. I need to put in subtitles for this. Automata, marionette string, or body and rod puppet. Are there more kinds of puppets than that? Oh, Google has... There are so many kinds. I guess, yeah, like sock puppets and everything like that. Google has decided I'm not allowed in my account. Yes, it's me. It's not suspicious activity. I literally just live in a country that's not the US. I promise. I think it's this. The text I need. Literally exactly the email that I need, and it like won't load. That's... I've never had this problem. This is absolutely a Mercury retrograde problem. I've never had this before. I can see it in like the collapsed form of the email, but if I click on it to uncollapse it, it just goes white. There's nothing there. Oh, it's like white text. If I highlight it, it's there. Oh, thank God. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Okay. So very first, and we'll change the font later, we have, ooh, terrible. Welcome to my musical. There's not actually that much that he says. And then as you can see. And we'll get this all timed. But first I'm just building it out. There isn't much to it. And then I want yet to be on its own frame. I think that would be good. Make this way small. I don't know where they go yet. That's the whole point of this endeavor. But at least getting them sort of in the right spot will help. And getting them pre-made will help. B, we want creating anything worthwhile. Is a collective endeavor. That's true. Even the goblins and I cannot conjure an entire kingdom. What the heck? I have no idea what I'm looking at. Wait. Cannot conjure an entire kingdom. And then I want the next word to be unaided. I'm not entirely sure what's happening with like stuff being on the screen still when I click on it, but we'll see. And then that's where you come. Okay. Just making sure that there's not anything doubled here because I keep seeing doubled things. It doesn't look like it. It does look like it. But something's wrong with that, but I can't see it to know. It's black. Okay, let's pick a good font. I don't know what font to pick. Pick a font. Pick a font for kids. I love that song. It's so stupid. It's one of my favorite YouTube videos. It's so bad. And I'm going to share it because it's going to be the only thing in my brain for the next 45 minutes while I try and pick a font. How to pick a font. Oh, it has been buried. It has been buried in people actually giving advice on how to pick fonts. Fonts for kids. What's the right font to pick? Uh-oh. Is it God's? No. Give me the song. I don't remember. Font to pick song. Here we go. When I'm making websites for kids. Now I can't play this because I do have like system audio running. I think. But I am going to share it with everyone because, oh my goodness. What do you mean people are too employed? People are unemployed. People are not employed enough. Did I make an application capture and then not turn it on for people? Oh, no, I did. I did turn it on. Anyway, this is going to be stuck in my head for the next 45 days. You're welcome. I'm listening to the song. If you're wondering why I'm quiet, it's because I'm listening to the song. Is this going to be too big? It might be. Hmm. Let's see if this is all set up correctly. There's lots of typos in here. Ooh. What? There are 2 employed. Why is a song buried under tutorials? Yeah, fair. Ultimate kid-friendly font. W. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. W. Stop it. And now it's gonna be all wrong, ain't it? No? Good. Excellent. There we go. I think it hooked back up. Fantastic. There we go. I think we're back now. Now it was it entire kingdom unaided, I thought? Yeah, there we go. He's a little bit threatening there, but I want that. Okay, and then what else we wanted to do is we had a request to flip this. So we have speed, animate, position. There's no like edit here. If I select this, position maybe, arrange, layers. Can I flip a video Canva? It just says click the flip button on the toolbar above the canvas. Great. Love that, but I don't have the option there. Split, duplicate, delete. Oh, here we go. Flip. Horizontal. We want to do that for all of them. I think that's, yeah, we only had 2. It makes it so strange to see it flipped, in my opinion, having worked on it the other way around the whole time. Okay, I like that. I like how that came out. Okay, so I'm going to share this privately. Hi, Duck. Hello. Made a rule. Oh, I'm just now seeing Aussies. Combo of only 2 moments per. Yes. I'm so excited to see it. Hello, Duck. I'm glad you're doing super good. So let's see. Back over here. I'm going to change you back over to Shotcut real quick. That's OBS. That's not Shotcut. That's Shotcut. But fantastic. Sorry, I'm fighting with Canva real quick. It's like, you need, I know, I don't need a team. I've done this before. Add people. Do I have to put in your Gmail for this? Still kind of sleepy? Don't worry about it, Doug. It's a co-working stream. You don't have to be doing stuff. You can also be sleeping. Sleeping is working? Sleeping is working? Maybe. You need a team sounds personal. Yeah. It does. There we go. So then copy link, inbox. And sent. Awesome. That is a lot of stuff off of my to-do list today. We're gonna, I'm not gonna save this actually, just in case. And I'm gonna call it here because like this is fantastic. Thank you for sitting with me and co-working. Thank you for sitting with me and getting so much done. Thank you for all of the hype in YouTube chat. Thank you. I'll see you in about 4 hours for tarot. By then you might see this video with Doji's Vtuber. You might see it uploaded on YouTube. Maybe, maybe not. Probably. And I will see you all for tarot on the other channel. Same Twitch. Be well, everyone. Yes! Thank you, Yandere. Thank you, Sen! I'm glad that you had a good time. I'm glad that Duck was able to fall asleep to it. That makes me very happy. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, Mai. Bye, everybody.